Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Widener News. I'm your host, Samira Allen.
And I'm your co-host, Mitchell Mackesy.
This week is homecoming week, which means plenty of events before the big football game on Saturday. Pride Activities Council is hosting events every day this week. Yesterday, they hosted a block party with games, food, prizes, and food trucks. Tonight at 8 p.m., they will be having live band karaoke. On Wednesday, there will be bingo, and Thursday, there will be laser tag. Friday is the big pep rally leading up to the homecoming game on Saturday afternoon.
The Oskin Leadership Institute has some new leadership of its own. Hal Shorey has been appointed its new director and will work to establish the institute as a national model for leadership. The institute provides students opportunities to earn leadership studies and certificates.
Widener will be holding an open house to discuss details of their extended learning programs. Faculty and admission staff will be on hand to answer students' questions as well. The open house will be held this Wednesday, October 10th from 5 to 7 p.m. in the University Center.
Next Tuesday, October 16th, PRSSA will be holding an event planning workshop. It will feature guest speaker Renee Patron, and the event will start at 6 p.m. in Freedom Hall. Now for a look at sports, here's Sonny Fimple.
Thanks, Mitch. Sonny Fimple here with a look at this weekend's action from the field, starting with Pride football. Widener scored another impressive 41-25 victory on Saturday over King's College. Linebackers Mario Scatese and Shane Mahern each posted 15 tackles in the game, shutting down the Kings offense early. Freshman QB Mitchell Veerling had an impressive outing, completing 16 of 29 passes, including 3 touchdowns. The Pride are headed to homecoming with a .500 record, currently sitting at 3-3 and ready to face conference rival Stevenson this Saturday at home with kickoff scheduled for 1:07 p.m. Well, multiple sports kicked off their seasons this weekend, including women's golf and both the men's and women's swim teams. Women's soccer rallied their 4th win of the season, while the men's soccer team and field hockey were unable to secure victories over the weekend, but they are back in action this week. The Widener Athletics Hall of Fame class of 2018 has been announced. Quite an impressive list of inductees includes Walker Carter, who is most remembered for his 70-yard touchdown in the 4th quarter to help win the 1977 D3 National Championship, Ron Hodge from the class of 1978, Lauren Lucci, the class of 2008, William Pollock from the class of 1935, University baseball record holder Pete Morrison from the class of 77, Kate Lamartin from the class of 2000, and the entire 1977-78 men's basketball team. Their accomplishments will be celebrated at the Springfield Country Club this Friday night at 7 p.m. and at halftime during the homecoming football game. So a big congratulations to all of the 2018 inductees. Finally, the Eagles continue to struggle on both sides of the ball, costing them yet another game, this time a 23-21 loss to the Vikings in an NFC Championship rematch. Carson Wentz can't seem to catch a break with his unsteady O-line, but managed to finish the game with 311 yards, including 2 touchdowns. A controversial roughing the passer penalty called on defensive end Michael Bennett cost the Birds a potentially game-changing touchdown from Vikings QB Kirk Cousins to Adam Thielen. That's all for this week's Widener Sports Update. I'm Sonny Fimple. Now back to Mitch and Samir for more news. Guys?
Thanks, Sonny. Brett Kavanaugh's nomination to the Supreme Court was confirmed on Saturday. The Senate was largely divided, voting 50-48. The decision came after sexual assault allegations against Kavanaugh by Christine Blasey Ford. Kavanaugh was still sworn in after testimonies from both parties and an FBI investigation.
An 11-year-old is the newest member of the University of Connecticut women's volleyball team. Elsa Nocton was paired up with the team through Team Impact, a nonprofit that connects children facing chronic illnesses with college athletic teams. Now an honorary Husky, Nocton has the older sister she's always wanted. Now for a look at this week's weather, here's Kyra Jones.
Hello and welcome to Widener Weather. I'm Kyra Jones. Cooler temperatures are right around the corner, so get out and enjoy the last days of warmer temperatures. Wednesday is partly cloudy with a high of 80 degrees. Thursday is a high of 77 with thunderstorms, so don't forget that umbrella. The weekend we finally get a feel for fall with Friday a high of 61 and some showers. Saturday and Sunday is a perfect 10, so get out and enjoy any activities you have planned. Saturday is a high of 58 and partly cloudy. Sunday is a high of 62 and partly cloudy as well. Well, that is all I have for you this week on Widener Weather. Tune in again to see if warmer temperatures will make a comeback. Now back to more news with Samira and Mitch.
Researchers with Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and Penn Museum are in the process of unraveling a 2,000-year-old mummy of a small child. This could possibly be a new medical breakthrough if they are able to find out exactly how old this child was and the reasons of the child's death.
Elon Musk is making another effort to help Flint, Michigan with water contamination. His foundation is donating $480,000 for filtration systems of every building in the Flint Community School District. The district will use the donations to replace their drinking fountains, which have been out of service since 2015.
Well, that's all I have for you for this week of Widener News. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, Samira Allen.
And I'm your co-host, Mitchell Mackesy. We look forward to seeing you next week.